Welcome to Moon Equals Wrestling. I'm Moon. This is Joker, and we had the absolutely best trip, like the literal best trip to Ohio.
Dude.
I asked Joker this. He had a little get together for a family member this weekend, and I asked him, "Have you had a trip that went as to plan?" I've planned a lot of trips. I've done a lot of traveling just this year, and I've never had a single solitary trip that went as well to plan as this one did.
No.
Hand to God, perfect planning.
It was so perfect. Like everything about the trip was just badass, and it was amazing and so much fun.
So let's just throw this piece of travel advice out here, because we're not a travel advice show. But here's some travel advice. Do your fucking research.
God damn.
Just do your research. Do all the research. I did so much research to go to this trip. So much. As far as like, what's the best location for a hotel? How will this translate into getting to the venue? How will this translate to X, Y, and Z? I did a lot of planning. And even though I did a lot of planning for all my other trips, I've never done it better. I'll pat myself on the back for this one.
Dude, I applaud you, sir. You did a great job.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna toot my own horn on this one, because this was a great damn trip. Before we go into the all elite aftermath of our trip,
it's gonna be an AEW night.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But before we get into AEW, there is a little bit of WWE we got to talk about. And I was going to throw, we went back and forth on who our wrestler of the week, and we basically had the same two options for the same reasons. I'm only going to go over one of our wrestlers of the week. You'll know why later on in this episode. So there are two wrestlers of the week. If you want to know the second one, stay tuned. The first wrestler of the week, it's Danhausen. Who the fuck else is it?
Fucking Danhausen!
The Knicks won.
My Knickerbockers won.
They won the championship.
My Knicks are NBA champions, baby. And if they don't get Danhausen a fucking ring, I'm gonna be mad.
They should. You know, it's funny. I saw a post earlier that said Spike Lee should get a championship ring, and I'm thinking, no, not Spike Lee.
No,
Danhausen.
Danhausen
deserves a championship ring.
Spike Lee uncursed the fucking Knicks? No, he did not, sir. No.
This is a wrestling podcast, so I can talk all about this. So here's the kick. So short version, because there's plenty of videos to talk about this. Danhausen cursed Stephen A. Smith, his team, the Knicks, and then through some conversation, whatnot, he uncursed Stephen A. Smith, he uncursed the Knicks. And the Knicks went on a win streak up until the president.
We won't talk about how and why they only lost the one.
We'll leave it alone then.
Trump.
Yeah, Trump shut up. And that was the only game that they lost. And then Knicks in 5.
That was it.
It was the Knicks in 5.
Because that asshat thought he was special and needed to go to the fucking game. No.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Because Danhausen uncursed the Knicks. And now the Knicks are the NBA champions. And who else? You said he uncursed someone else.
He uncursed the fucking North Carolina Hurricanes won the fucking Stanley Cup, son.
Listen, he told me this literally. Hold on. The show's been on for 4.5 minutes. He told me 4.5 minutes ago about the Carolina Hurricanes winning the Stanley Cup. I don't follow hockey. But to think that all of a sudden this one character, this gimmick, catch our gimmick episode. Go back and catch that 2 weeks ago. This gimmick that curses people uncursed two sports teams, and they both win their championships. There was
1973. 1973 was the last time the Knicks fucking won the goddamn NBA championships. Hi, Amanda.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. But can you imagine a Oh, wait, obligation. This is Amanda, and Shalasia of the Millennial Mamas. I'm going to tell a friend to go find your favorite episode of Millennial Mamas and go support their show. I forgot we had there's a thing there. Shout out to both Amanda and Shalasia. Both of them. I'm not getting in trouble this time. But to think that this gimmick has so much momentum behind it, dude, outside of wrestling. There was a video that showed Charlotte Flair asking Danhausen to uncurse
her love life. Look, man, if the
what is she? 0-3.
She's not winning. That's for damn sure. Look, man, the 1973 New York erupted. Do you understand? Look, we were together, and I told you I didn't know if it was going to happen because they were down by like what 10.
Yeah.
At the last time we checked the fucking score, they were down by 10, and I was like, I'm not even gonna. I can't even do a score check because I don't want to jinx. If it's gonna happen, I don't want to be the reason why they potentially lost.
So we're sitting at a graduation party. Joker and I, in person. And I glanced at my phone because the same night as Game 5 was the United Bowl, which for those who are unaware, the UFL, the Spring League for football, the UFL had essentially their championship game.
Their championship.
I mean, it is their championship game. It's their Super Bowl.
Yes.
And the Louisville Kings, I'm from Louisville.
Way to go, Kings.
The Louisville Kings won. Well, they were up for the championship against the DC Defenders.
Correct.
And we won. So I was trying to check up on our score for the Kings. Shout out to the Louisville Kings.
Way to go, Louisville Kings.
First year having a franchise.
And we bring home the fucking championship.
I mean, Louisville, City of Champions.
It's a good day to be a Kentuckian.
Kentuckianian. I know. That's why we don't say it because it's weird. That's why we just consider New Albany and Clarksville and Jeffersonville just Louisville metropolitan. It's basically Kentucky. It's fine.
Kentucky.
You're
basically state at this point.
It's fine. But like, I'm checking this, and Joker looks at his phone. He's like, no. Because I think it was halftime. We were down by 5. And then he looks at it in the third quarter and it's like down by 2. He's like, we're not winning this one, dude. Like, this isn't it. I'm like, hey, man, give him time. Give him time. I had faith in Danhausen.
I apologize to Danhausen that for a split second, I had a little hesitation in the faith of Danhausen actually truly helping out my Knicks and raising the curse. But by God, here we are. We're talking about it.
Those by God Knicks.
By God, them damn Knicks. They won their NBA championship. No, hell, we're here, dude.
Didn't know Joker's from New York, so
I love my Knicks.
This isn't just like fandom.
I'm not a bandwagon thing. This isn't just because I'm a Danhausen fan. No, I'm a legitimate Knicks fan. That's why I call them the Knickerbockers, because I'm from New York.
I'm on the Danhausen wagon just because I love Danhausen. I love the wrestling connection to this.
I love every bit of it.
When wrestling steps outside of pro wrestling, it's a great thing to me.
Yeah.
I still make jokes. Well, this is still within wrestling. I make jokes about how there's only 31 teams represented in the championship belts in WWE.
Right.
Because Tony Khan, owner of AEW, also owns the Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
So if you didn't order it that first day that they had NFL stuff, you didn't get nothing because Tony pulled that. He pulled that shit.
You're not going to make money off of me.
Right. Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Silly man.
Right. Now, like I said, there is a second wrestler of the week. You're going to see this banner again here in a little bit, but we're going to skip it right now. We're going to go into our matches of the week. Do you want to go into yours?
Sure. Mine was the Cincinnati Street Fight from night 2 of the Summer Blockbuster in Cincinnati with AEW, the Death Riders versus STP. the blood match we were hoping to see on Wednesday. Fuck! It happened on fucking Thursday.
Yeah. My brother-in-law went both nights. And now I'm kind of like, I should have thought about that.
I kind of feel like we screwed ourselves by not going both nights.
I mean,
but like I said Thursday morning, there's no sense in sucking on the tit that's drained out that gave you the perfect night from the night before.
That's so true.
That shit's going to be powder.
He actually said that.
It's going to be powder.
You're going to hear in a minute exactly how perfect this weekend was. This what do you mean weekend? It's just an overnight.
One fucking night.
Perfect fucking day, though. Perfect day. But what was it so much about this match that was your match? Now, mind you, this isn't even a match that you saw in person. So what was it about this match?
That's why I'm really surprised that I chose it, because there were several matches the night we were there that I could have chose from. That I'd actually almost picked the Athena match as my match of the week.
I also almost picked
this close. I was this close, but then I saw this match on Saturday night, and everything I want. Everything I wanted to see extra. I saw everything I wanted to see Wednesday night, but that little bit extra that I was hoping to see Wednesday night was there Saturday. The Death Riders. I'm sorry, STP is going to be an up and coming.
What'd I say?
What I say last week? Up and coming faction.
What'd I say last week?
You're not wrong.
STP's on the rise, man.
But
Shane Taylor has had different. Shane Taylor's promotion has now always been this lineup, but I think this is the best STP lineup that Shane Taylor's had behind him.
It's powerful. The talent is stacked on it. And,
this is STP.
Yeah,
this is STP.
The way they gel together and the communication without talking, just the glances across the ring, it's undeniable. The match was fun, entertaining as shit. Anytime you get the Death Riders in something that's you're gonna get blood.
Yeah,
it's a street fight. It's essentially
a street fight with Moxley in it.
With Moxley in it, and in Cincinnati. So every bit of the fight was amazing. The crowd participation, both nights, was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
I'm telling you what. If anybody ever says that AEW pipes in crowd, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No, there were times that it was absolute. You could hear a cricket, you could hear a pin drop, but when the crowd was live, dude, when the crowd was lit, it was deafening in that fucking place a couple times. So
yeah, I can mention this because the only time I really noticed on Wednesday that the crowd was kind of dead was during my match of the week, which was Maya World versus Sky Blue.
And it was a great match.
It was a great match with a surprise ending.
Yes.
First of all, the match was a surprise.
A surprise entrant with Maya World hopping on against Sky Blue because it wasn't supposed to be Maya.
No, it was supposed to be Sareee.
Yes.
And what I found out by rewatching it, because mind you, everything you hear on commentary, none of that you get live. If they do something in the ring, you get that.
That's it.
Outside of that, you get nothing.
Nope.
When Renee Paquette was off to the side doing a thing next to the Owen Hart tournament trophy, we saw her, heard nothing. Commentary, heard nothing. So we get none of that stuff. The backstage stuff, they put that on the screen. You see that, but otherwise, we get none of that. So when you have Tony Schiavone explaining something to you like this sudden match change, we got none of that live in the room. Turned out that there was a visa issue, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So like a travel into country thing?
Yeah. So which has apparently become a thing. That is becoming a thing now. That more and more, and this is impacting both WWE and AEW, both. They're having travel issues with visas, particularly coming into the country. I can't imagine why, but AAA is having some issues, and we're having some issues out of Japan. So hopefully all those issues get cleared up. It was either that or there was an injury. I can't remember now. I might be confusing two bits of news. But
I thought I heard injury, but
it might have been injury because I've been listening to a lot of wrestling news. We listen to a lot more wrestling stuff now. But that is a thing that has been happening that might put Triple Mania at risk because the first night Triple Mania is in Vegas.
Is in Vegas.
Yeah. So they might be having some issues on that. More on that later when we get some stuff. Joker might be right on this one. It might be a travel thing or an injury thing. Either way it goes, Sareee wasn't available, and we got Maya World, which is a name we don't hear a lot of, which is one of the pluses for this Be My Match. It's like I didn't expect to see Maya World, and it was great to see someone you don't typically hear about in a match with something so significant like a world title match on the line, like a title match at All In on the line.
Right.
And these two girls performed, man. We can make all the jokes about how hot Sky Blue is,
how hot Maya World is.
True. But let me tell you something. Ignore all that once the bell rings.
Talent, baby.
All talent, all day, all gas, no breaks.
No breaks.
These two girls went at each other. And to turn around and have Maya World win.
Yeah, blew my mind.
We weren't ready. I honestly thought there's no way Maya World as the stand-in, solely just as the stand-in, was going to win this match.
Yeah.
Against Sky Blue with Tekla as world champion. There's just no way. And she did. She did. And now she's going up against Athena in the next round. Oh.
I said it, I think, last week. Whoever is in charge back there for fucking creative. God. Oh. Brav fucking. Oh. Every. AEW creative is fucking killing it right now.
All day. Like whoever booked the show, booked the best damn show. I had the best time.
But agents, bookers, promoting, whatever. I don't care. Whoever is in charge in the back, besides Tony Khan. Tony Khan, I'm going to give that son of a bitch's flowers before the night's over.
Yeah. We got something to say about
We got
Tony.
a lot to say about
We got something to say to you.
Hang
tight.
Special for you.
Hang tight. We got words for you, Tony. Hang tight.
Besides Tony Khan, whoever is in the back helping out with creative and making this shit run, dude, you are doing an amazing job. This is why people have to stop hating and sleeping on AEW. They have to.
Do not sleep on AEW.
Stop calling it mud shows.
That's an order. That's an order.
Please, just give it a fucking chance. Go to a show. If you go to a show and you feel differently, and you can tell me, I will take it.
You can see the message to me at TLRandWrites@gmail.com. You can write me about it. If you've been to an AEW show and you weren't happy with what you got, if you don't think you got your money's worth, except for the guy at VIP, we're going to talk about you in a minute. Aside from you, except for the guy in VIP, and Joker knows the exact guy I'm talking about. Besides him, if you had an issue at an AEW show where you don't feel like you got your money's worth, go ahead and email me. That's my email right there. So let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about this trip. Let's talk about it. So Joker's like, what time you want to leave? I'm like, all right, I want to pick you up around noon. Goal is to bypass traffic, one in Louisville and in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is only like, we'll call it 2 hours.
2 hours.
71 has a tendency to be slow sometimes. It's an hour and a half. It's about 90 miles, between 90 and 100 miles.
We're going from one major metropolitan city to another.
Yeah. And we're traveling on hills, but pick up Joker, make a couple stops, get gas, and then we get on the road, right? Almost no heavy traffic. No heavy traffic.
No heavy traffic. The weather was fucking beautiful.
So beautiful, so great. Wasn't super, super hot. Thank God the air conditioner in my car works. And side note, to be in a car with somebody that I've never had a chance to travel with. Now, mind you, me and Joker do this show. We've done working with each other with Howard
About
Hills
2
stuff.
years now.
Between Howard Hills and Malice Manor, we've done a lot of work together. But we've never been in a space where it's like a car traveling down the road with somebody, and that's a risk. I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you. For any two human beings, that's a risk. You can be the best of friends and still might not work out. But I just want to give you some. I want to just give you some flowers, man. Like with no music, we could have turned the music on at any point in time. Didn't need it. We just had a lot of good conversation.
No, both up and back.
Yeah, great conversation, man. I love traveling with you. Great travel partner.
Thank you as well.
And that was also should have been the sign of how good the weekend was going to be. I got about almost to Cincinnati. We were technically going to Covington, which is right up, like literally on the other side of the river. And that should have been a sign. It's going to be a good damn weekend. When you travel with someone for the very first time, as if you've been like age-old buddies, like that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We get to our hotel, right? We check in. We get to the room that included the weirdest bathroom door. So you know how your shower will have that sliding frosted door? That was the door to the actual bathroom. Weirdest.
It was a glass. It was a frosted glass door on a track system. Yeah. And there was like, I don't know, an inch gap from the door when it would close. So the door didn't really close.
Yeah, you just kind of had to like, hey dog, I'm gonna be over here. Just kind of chill over on this side.
Fair warning, heads up.
Yeah. But for where we wanted to go, for where we were going to the Andrew Brady's Center Arena, whatever it's called. This is the hotel. If you're going to go, if you're going to Andrew Brady for anything, it's the reason why I have a banner for it. This is the hotel you're going to want to stay at.
Dude.
Stay here. I'll tell you why right now. Here's why. I asked Joker, do you want, because of course you got to get food, right? I showered when I got there. We were going to get food. I'm like, at some point. So I'm like, okay. Do you want to get food now and then go over to the arena and try to get parking, whatnot? Or let's just leave now, park, and go get food near the arena. Then we're already there. Like we're not fighting. We're already there. And he now, I'll be honest with you. I gave you an option, but I really was just trying to suggest that we went ahead and leave. I wanted to be fair and give an option, though.
I mean, you know.
Right. Courteous. Being courteous.
That's courteous.
But thankfully, he agreed. He essentially agreed with me, and we went across the river. Now, the reason why I wanted to highlight this hotel is because now, while I found out there was a bridge that was closed, it wasn't the bridge I thought it was. Let me tell you what happened. We left the parking lot of this hotel. Shout out to, by the way, friendly staff, really cool people, really nice.
Oh, the front desk lady was tits, man. She was great.
Loved her. So, and just real about it. Just loved it. Good music playing when we got walked. Good vibe all around.
Good vibe all around.
So we're going to give a shout out to the entire staff of the Holiday Inn Cincinnati Riverfront. There you go. GPS turned on. It's like, leave the parking lot, turn left. Cool. We went up like a block and a half. Turn right. I'm like, all right, went up a block. Turn right again. I'm like, all right, hop on this ramp. Okay. I'm on the bridge. I'm going across the river right now. The bridge was like right next to the hotel. Then we get off the bridge. It's like, turn right. Go up a block. Turn right again. It's like, all right, cool. Go straight a little bit. Turn left. Cool. Into the parking area.
Not just the parking area. Let's be real. We parked next to the talent parking lot. Like we almost pulled into the talent parking lot.
By accident. Luckily, there was an attendant. They were like, "Hey, Joker's like, hey, where's general parking? Where do we just park?" She's like, "Oh yeah, you can just park right in there." We're like, "Oh, okay, cool." So we drive in, and there is nobody. So I'm just like, "Yo, let's find the exit and just park near the exit." So that we can get out, like just zoom right out amongst everybody. We'll just park. We'll just go. More on that in a minute. We pulled our ticket to go into the lot, timed lot.
It was like $15 or $20. I think it was $20 for event parking.
It should have been It's timed parking.
Yeah.
So we got our ticket, stashed in the car. We get out and we walk. We walk around the arena a little bit. Shoutout, they have like a black music walk of fame. You just kind of walk through that, see some names and stuff. Dope, check that out.
It was really cool. It was brand new. So
yeah, if you watch when the street fight starts, when you see the street fight start on Collision, particularly, you'll see the signs for it on the barricades. So we walk around a bit, and we end up finding this little restaurant called the Red
Leprechaun.
The Red Leprechaun. It's on Freedom Way.
Yep.
Yeah, Freedom Way.
Almost right across from the arena.
Yeah, so you got the corner here of like Race and Freedom, and if you go diagonal to that block and go down towards the center of that block, about right there.
Yep.
Big shout out to the Red Leprechaun. Huge shout out to the Red Leprechaun because these motherfuckers.
Look, I got a history lesson. I got entertained. We got to tease and hustle out a fucking new kid that like just like his first day on the job.
So we get there, and there is a bit of a history lesson. I don't want to go into the history lesson because what I want you to do.
I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Yeah.
If you're in or around Cincinnati, if you're going to any other event at Andrew J. Bradley,
if you like Irish pubs,
if you like a good burger,
if you like a good burger,
like I'll tell you, if you like a good burger and a beer, go here, right here. You can tell them we sent you. It won't do anything, but you can tell them we sent you.
No. They're not going to give a shit.
No, we ain't got no partnership. There's no sponsorship. There's no partnership with any of this. You can tell the Holiday Inn that we sent you. Still won't matter. Sorry, we can't give you a discount code.
Not yet. Maybe one day.
But if you want to set that up, Holiday Inn or Red Leprechaun, hit your boy up. Where's that email? Hold on. Hit us up. Just say Moon Eagles Wrestling Partnership in the subject. We got you.
We're walking sellouts. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, all day. But when I tell you that there was a burger that was disrespectfully good, I don't know how many times I said this while at the restaurant. There was this secret menu. They hand you a menu, and then they hand you a card. Like a little envelope.
I have been telling people this story all week.
Inside the envelope is a card. It's like a business card. Just a business card with one little QR code on it. You scan the QR code on it. It's got like a food item and a couple drinks. Extra secret drinks. First of all, this black cherry old fashioned that I got, money all day. The cherries themselves were so damn good. I literally turned to the bartender and was like, "Hey, what cherries are these?" So I told the server asked the bartender, and then like I literally walked up and took a picture of the jar so I could order them on Amazon. I'm not lying. This is the thing I did. The cherries were that good. Shout out to fucking Michigan because
they're from Michigan.
What are you doing with these cherries in Michigan?
From Michigan. Who knew?
My dudes.
Who knew?
Dudettes. Like, what's up? Okay.
Who knew?
That's how what you did to us.
My Michigan people have been holding out on me, and I'm mad about it.
Clearly. And I drink Michigan cherry coffee that you can get from Meyer. Again, no one's giving us money, but we just give you the shit that we like. But no, so I'm like, if you're gonna give me a secret menu, I gotta order from the motherfucker, right? So it's this Swiss and mushroom burger that comes with fried. First of all, don't give me an Irish pub and give me the option of fries or chips. I'm confused because last I thought they were the same damn thing. Don't do that to me.
I was confused as well, but the chips were tasty.
The fries were tasty. Like the food was good. Like, and the Swiss mushroom burger came with this little gravy. I did my
Look,
You know what? Ask Joker what my expression did. Joker.
It was, dude. It was one of those like somebody tasting the most amazing thing for the very first time. It's like heaven just fucking sat in his face and said, "Here I am."
True story.
But my guy, my guy had to order it in secret.
Because if you give me a bit, I'm gonna go with the bit. It's a secret menu item. So am I going to pretend like it's a secret? Yes.
This server didn't see that shit coming. He didn't know who we were.
He met the moon front and center that day. I'm like this in real life, y'all. I'm like this in real life. This ain't a gimmick. This ain't a game.
I want to order the secret burger and the secret drink. Shh! Don't tell anybody else in the restaurant.
Yeah. I'm all hiding the card back under the menu, sliding in the back. You're going to tell me it's a secret. It's a secret. I'm going to treat it like a secret. If you're not ready to play along, don't start the game.
Look,
I'm just saying.
And he loved it. He ate it the fuck up.
Yo,
so good.
Mushroom burger. I dipped the fries in the sauce, right? The little gravy. I dipped the fries in it. It was fucking amazing. Then I fucked up by dipping the burger in it. I took my first bite to expose the burger, dipped it, put it in my mouth, and kind of like Joker said, probably the best way to describe it. It's like heaven sat in my mouth and just moved in. I literally looked across the table at him and like, this is disrespectful. The amount of time, there's only one phrase that got said this week, that weekend, that day, that particular, I keep saying weekend, it was one fucking day.
One day.
Only one expression, only one phrase got said more often than me saying that this is disrespectful. I had a phone call and I told the person on the phone, this was disrespectfully good. What was the expression that was said the most? Hang tight, we're going to get to it.
I've still been saying it every fucking day.
So yeah, back on the screen. We gotta get back to it. Gotta get back. All praise to this team.
Yes.
This wonderful team.
Man.
And I will say this. As we were getting our check, they're like, hey. No, you tell the story. You tell the story.
If you go on a Wednesday, when before they give you your bill, they have a game that they want to play with you where they bring out some dice. And if you roll snake eyes,
it's 2-1.
Your entire bill is two pennies.
2
right?
cents.
Or 2 cents. Yeah, 2 cents.
Yeah.
2 pennies.
2 pennies. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So and these lovely, lovely people give us not one try, but 2.
He gave me a try. Gave Joker a try because we were both there. So it's like we both had food. It was technically, it was a toss-up, a literal toss-up. They gave us the dice. I think we both rolled 8s.
Yeah, I think the dice were loaded.
8s. We think the dice were loaded.
They were loaded.
But you know what? Here's the thing. If I found out for certain that the dice were loaded, I don't even care.
I don't care. Because
I had that much fun.
And it was that much fun. The experience, the atmosphere, everything was good. The bill, both our meals, we both had drinks. I had a Guinness Zero, and you had your old fashioned,
mm-hmm.
and then I had a soda plus our food, and it was still under $70.
That's a lot. That's pretty good, dog. That's 2 meals and drinks
at a specialized Irish pub. Downtown Cincinnati.
Downtown. Tell you, Paycor is right there.
on an event night.
Paycor is right there. That's where the Bengals play. And then Brady's right here next to it. And then where the Reds play. No, whatever. There's another team that played down the street. I want to say the Reds play there, but it might have been a different team. Because it's Cincinnati.
The Cyclones play right down the street.
Cyclones is what it was.
It's right there. It's in the heart.
It's right there.
Of downtown Cincinnati.
Yeah.
For that price and the experience and everything else, I will go there every time I go to Cincinnati now.
I will make a point to go there
every time.
Cincinnati.
Every time I go to Cincinnati.
Red Leprechaun, look for us together or separate. We're going to be there.
We will be back.
Yes. And if there's anyone who's sitting here like $70 for two people, like worth every penny. What did you order?
I got this like it was the equivalent of like a double steak burger.
Yeah.
But it had jalapeno crisps on it. It had specialty cheese, basically a fully loaded steak burger, double steak burger with the chips, homemade chips.
Oh yeah, that was out of no bag. Didn't seem like it now.
They were fire, son. And then a fucking Guinness Zero, which I would assume probably you're talking $8 for a glass.
Probably.
I'm not complaining. I am happy with a $70 fucking bill.
Oh yeah, I'll pay that every day at that place for that experience.
Yeah,
those servers. I wish I remembered their names. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't remember your names, but those two servers.
Well, we gave them a good review on Google.
Yeah, absolutely gave them a good. That was did it before I left the table. And I don't really bother.
And they brought that shit out to you too. They brought the fucking QR to you. Hey, by the way, if you enjoyed your experience, go ahead and leave us a good review. And my name is such and such. And if you didn't enjoy your time and you had a shitty experience, my name is Julie. And
I mean, these two young dudes. Again, I apologize for not remembering your names, guys. But you guys were awesome, including the new guy that you were training. All the staff there were super, super nice. But here's the kick. We got there so early. No one was there. I wasn't sure they were open.
No, there was one table with like a couple in the back of the fucking joint. And
I think they came in after us.
Yeah.
They came in behind you.
Okay.
So they came in after us.
Yeah. We were the first people in there for the day.
I wasn't even sure they were open. If it wasn't for like you open the first door, go through a second set of doors. If the second set of doors wasn't already open,
we probably would have done it.
I probably would turn around and be like, they're closed. Yeah. But they were so that's that. We go in, we sit where we want. Perfect seating, perfect service. They were unbusy. It's great.
It was
fantastic food. Disrespectfully good. And listen, Red Leprechaun, you take that burger off your menu, you're gonna hear from me. You're gonna hear from me.
They need to put it on their regular menu.
Stop the secret menu stuff. I'm holding my microphone now, and I realized the sound difference because of my fan. Let's turn my fan off. I'm burning up already. No, put that on your regular menu. I want that every time I show up. That's how good it was. Do I believe your other food is delicious? I do. I do believe that.
Hey,
I'm going to get that motherfucker, though, every time. The disrespect to my taste buds, more so to everything else I will ever taste. How dare you disrespect all my future food?
Another mushroom Swiss burger just won't ever cut it for you.
It never will. I'll make one and it won't cut it. I can't do, but it's flawless. Yes, did we just cut an hour like a fucking commercial for this motherfucker? Yeah. Worth it? Yeah. All day. Then we get down there, and this is the beginning of Operation First in Line. Operation First in Line. So if we seem like two silly dudes, it's because we are.
Duh.
Right. This is not a game. This is not a gimmick.
No, this is all the fucking time.
This is all day. So we get there. We find the spot where we're supposed to for balconies 1 and 2. We were on balcony 2. For balcony
Snap some
2,
good pictures on our way.
he got some.
We got
And
some
yeah, check out Joker's Facebook, and you'll be able to see some of the pictures that was taken on the trip.
Yep.
He posted a bunch of them on that Thursday, so look over, find them Thursday. You'll see them. So we get to where we're supposed to go in, so we can get to the upper balcony. And there's a small group of people who are there. So we're like, all right, cool. We're here early. We know that.
There might have been, 20 people out there?
If. And we're just kind of chilling, right? Then someone walks up and asks us the question of the day: is this the VIP line? Now, I'm looking around because I don't have VIP tickets. So I'm thinking maybe I'm in the wrong spot, but I reread the email that I got from the arena. This is where I'm supposed to be. This was the entrance on Raceway.
Look, we had more information than all the VIP people standing around us.
Right. Of course, we didn't have VIP information. So we were all kind of still confused even when we got information. Because it turns out this was the VIP line. Joker had the great idea of just asking the lady at the ticket office.
A little box office right there. Right there by the fucking door.
Now, I'm like, I've got my information from that came from the center. The event email told me to be here at this entrance off this street. All right, cool. I'm gonna sit here. But he was right. I should go ahead and just ask the lady that works there.
So we went on an adventure.
And we did. We asked some people some questions and went in and had a talk. Turns out we were both right. We were all right. Yes, this was the VIP entrance for the VIP experience. This was also where I was supposed to walk in for my ticket. It just we had different door open times because their VIP experience started at 6 o'clock, my dude. 6 o'clock.
Could have been a little bit better signage direction.
Yeah, because they actually had a sign.
They
had a sign, but the sign was right by the door, like by the entrance, which was behind a bush.
It was on an A-frame sign behind a bush. Like you could barely see the fucking thing.
We sat up there and almost didn't see it.
Yeah.
So
it's like right before we went in. I was like, "Oh, look, there's the sign."
Right. So we have this idea. We both have this realization. Let's just hang tight. Because all of these people are in the VIP experience and they're going to go in around 6 o'clock, right before 6 o'clock, like 10 till. And when they all leave,
we're moving forward, buddy.
This is still the door we have to go into a half hour later. Let all them go in and we'll be front of the line.
You know, the early bird catches the worm.
Yeah. We ate good that day.
The front door was the worm.
And we ate. Bitch, we ate. Everyone went in for the VIP experience and we go right to we just kind of like get up, slide on over, and just sit next to by the little metal detector.
We have to talk for a second about the amazing people that we did meet within that time frame.
Go for it.
Because all right, the VIP people we met were super dope. They were like so excited about what they were getting ready to do. They laughed when we were like the ones trying to help them out. And then there was this couple. Look, man, I'm a happy-go-lucky schmuck. All right. I'm the guy. I'm going to make every situation the best possible time ever. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I got tickets to go see a wrestling show live. I am not sourpussing for any fucking reason whatsoever. If I'm with my wife, I'm going to work even harder to make sure that this is a good time for everybody involved. When I say that this dude looked like he was having a shitty time from before the doors open, this motherfucker looked like he was having a shitty day. Like somebody started his day off by not just shitting in in his cornflakes. No, dude. They pissed in his fucking cereal. They shit in his cereal. They said, that's not your cereal. You can't taste your cereal. You're going to have a bad day. Okay. And then after the cereal, somebody cut him off on his way to work. He got to work and he said, hey, man, don't forget, I'm going to AEW tonight. I got to leave a little bit early because I got to make it from here to fucking Cincinnati. His boss, his supervisor said, nope. You got to stay until the fucking bell, son. He had a bad day. Okay. He gets to the arena with his wife in time for the no line. There's no line, man. There's no reason to be sour. But
don't you dare be sour.
This cat was sour.
He was so sour.
He was so mad. He was so mad. So they get up, instead of being amazingly intelligent and sitting it out, riding it out, what do? They watch all these other assholes that were going down to the lower level entrance. They could have been the second people in the building.
They could have been.
But no.
No.
This cat grabs his wife and says, we're supposed to be down there. We got to go down there. We're supposed to be down there.
I think she was telling him to be down there. And I think that's why he was sour. I can't remember. Someone was giving instruction and they were not on the same page.
I saw them when I watched the playback, Moon, when I tell you they were on camera.
Oh no.
That motherfucker was still sour.
And fast forward, as we're leaving,
they had good seats too. They had great seats. He was on TV and he looked mad as shit.
And we saw them as they were leaving the arena. And they still looked mad. He was big mad. He was so big mad.
He was huge mad. It's like, man, you just sat through almost 5 hours of amazing wrestling.
And we're going to get to the wrestling here in just a moment. This podcast is about the trip.
I saw your seats.
I'm going to have to watch back looking for just them. Because I remember what they look like. I remember them.
So mad.
Because he's right. There was a group of people that were right there. They were asking us questions because they thought we were in the line. We're all having this conversation. We're all having this good time. Even them, to a point, they're involved in the conversation. They're laughing at us being ridiculous, trying to figure out who's in the wrong spot. Turns out that nobody was. Everyone was in the right spot. But opportunity was knocking on our door. Opportunity was right there. Operation First in Line was right there. And they were laughing at the joke about Operation First in Line. Because we weren't hiding it because they were all going to be inside anyway. Didn't matter to us. We were going to be first in line. It's fine. But yeah, shout out to that couple. I hope things worked out better. I hope someone laid it down that night at some point. I hope they got laid. Like something, won money on a lottery ticket, something. Did you win the Powerball? Like, I don't care. I hope they had a good day. But they did seem very sour before doing it after the show. Because we even chuckled about it when we saw them walk past us. He still looked mad.
So mad.
He still looked mad. But shout out to those two. If you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit like and subscribe. Follow the show. It's such a good time. But yeah. So we get to the front of the line. We wait the half hour. Admittedly, we were not number 1 and 2 through the door. Here's what happened. There was a guy in a wheelchair. He had the guy with him, like a handler with him, right? And so they got told to move to the front of the line, to move right there by the thing. We're not going to argue about a dude in a wheelchair.
Handicap courtesy.
Yeah, let it be what it is. Fuck it. Like, what's the big deal?
Whatever.
We're still first. I'm also not changing the name of the operation. Operation First in Line still game.
At this point, we were sitting outside in the heat, and nobody was in a shit mood except for that one guy. People were showing up and realizing that, hey, this is the line.
Mm-hmm.
It was already a good time just standing in line.
That's a little Darby. Shout out to Little Darby.
Little Darby was out there.
All the people with their signs. Side note: if you're going to go to an AEW show, you got to have something on both sides of your
Both sides.
both sides of your poster. Both sides.
It
Because they
is
don't want you to
from political
have something that's
craziness.
good and simple, like yay AEW, and then you turn around and put something disturbing or upsetting. Or they actually had people with one-sided signs. They gave them a marker to write something, anything they wanted. They didn't tell you what to write, but they're just like, we want to make sure that you don't do something stupid
to keep from obscenities and political bullshit.
Right. So yeah, that's a little bonus tip for you there. And then so we got those two, and then like one dude realized there's like a little bench right here and two entrances. So he's like, I'm just going to chill on the bench and go to the other entrance that those guys aren't standing by. Shout out to him.
The line ninja. The line ninja.
He peeped that shit. I'm not even mad at him.
Nah, he beat the system just like we did.
He peeped the shit and he rocked with it.
He beat
not
the system.
mad. We respect the hustle, my dog. We respect it.
He got it. He got it.
So I think we were technically persons like fourth and fifth.
We might have been like the fourth general mission people in the building.
Yeah, fourth and fifth. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Fight anybody to get to the front door. Are you kidding?
Nobody.
I didn't have to stand next to anybody that smelled like ass.
No, we didn't.
I'm sorry, Jess. Look, I'm sure her and Naaman are listening too. I love you guys. I'm so sorry you had to sit next to a stinky body.
I'm so sorry that happened.
I hate that you had to sit next to a stinky body. But I saw you guys on TV too.
Yeah, that was terrible. Funny enough, my brother-in-law was there, and he sent my wife a picture from where he was sitting, and in the corner of the picture, I saw Jessica and Naaman.
That's awesome.
Jessica's actually looking up at us. So I saw the picture, and I was like, "Hey, you see that girl right there? She's looking up at me and Joker."
That's so awesome.
Small world. So then we get in, and this is where we have to give, whether it's the AEW event staff or the Andrew Brady's event staff. I don't care who.
Say it's a collaboration of both.
Probably, but I think it might be AEW because I've been to shows at that arena before, music shows, and it didn't look like this.
And AEW is fucking again.
Merch booth.
Top tier.
At WWE shows, the last time I went to a WWE show, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you've been to one more recently than I have.
I have, yes.
It's a free-for-all. You show up and you make your way to the front.
It's obnoxious. It's a wave of people, and you have to hope that you again, the fights that subdue, because people are assholes, people are inconsiderate, and when there's no structure and there's no order to it, it's even worse. Right. So the last time we were at a WWE show, yes, the merch table was obnoxious to the point where I looked at Amanda and I was like, let's go home. I can order whatever I was going to buy here. I can order online and not have to deal with all these fucking assholes.
That's not the case for AEW. No. These motherfuckers had a zigzag line. There's an entrance and an exit. You went through the entrance and you stayed in line. The order and control of this event.
It was beautiful.
This section, just this merch.
Just there.
Excuse me. This merch. Did we get matching shirts? We did. I didn't know what shirt I wanted, and I looked at a bunch of different shirts. He was going to get that shirt. He walked in.
I had to get this shirt.
And when I was looking around, it was going to be MJF or Swerve. They didn't have a really good Swerve shirt. And we talk about MJF on this show so much.
He's my guy. The pictures I got of MJF, by the way.
So I had to. The Moon had to follow suit. So you go through this line. Not only did we get through the line with almost no stress, the line was quick.
We were in that line maybe 10 minutes.
That's tops.
Maybe.
That feels like when he says 10 minutes, and to me, it feels like a stretch.
I'm being courteous.
Like we're rounding.
Yeah.
Like
I'm kind of adding concession time in that.
Oh, and the concession worked the exact same way.
Right across from the fucking.
They had the line structured in such a way that you just follow the flow.
You walked
you
out
got
of
in,
and
look,
right in the fucking concession line.
you get an idea of what you want when you walk past. They don't rush you at the counter, but the synopsis is in, out, in, out. Again, I didn't feel pressured. I didn't feel rushed, but I knew I was on a clock.
And
Right.
Heads up, I'm assuming most AEW shows are cashless.
Yes.
We found that out as soon as we got up to the table.
Yes. So bring your credit card. If you're thinking about pulling cash out just for the merch, don't. Leave it on your card. I was going to use my card anyway, so it didn't bother me. But that is a very important tip to tell you the next time you go to an AEW show. Which, if you're listening to this and you've not been to one, go. I'm telling you, I left that AEW show looking for another one to attend.
So much fun.
That kind of structure makes it feel like I can go to an event and just buy merch and then go get our concessions and then go to our dope ass motherfucking seats.
Within the first 10, 15 minutes of us walking in the front door, we got merchandise, drinks, and found our fucking seats. Actually, we found our seats first.
Did that first.
So
We
figure
figured out where
that.
the seats were, and I thought there was going to be either concessions nearby or merch nearby. So I
I
was kind
kind
of
of
hoping
did too.
we didn't. But for all
Well-
the things to be centralized in the one spot and everyone's going through the one spot, and there's to flow through like that, like butter.
Slick as snot, son. Everywhere you went, it was beautiful. Like there was no line for the bathrooms ever.
No, because that venue's got good, spacious bathrooms on all the floors.
And
So,
keep in mind, it was a sold out show. I'm not, so it's not like, oh, the attendance must have been low. No, it was a sold out fucking show.
and we got in the door early, so that kind of helped. But throughout the night, anytime we went to the bathroom, including the end of the night, it was a clear shot to the bathroom. The pictures that Joker took of the ring does not do our view justice.
No, it does not. Not
So-
at all.
So my suggestion has always been, do your research. I'm sitting here with double screens looking at the ticket price map and like some sort of offsite view from the arena. Like all these sites will tell you. There's so many sites that'll tell you where the view from your
And
seats
it's
are.
funny too, because even watching the playback, like you would think our seats were far away.
Yeah, because you can't see balcony 2 in most of the playbacks.
You can see my hands.
Yeah, I made sure I got row A because I don't like people being in front of me standing up and with signs and shit. So I made sure we got row A. If I couldn't get row A, I probably wouldn't have gone. And this is just Wrestling Show 101.
Yeah.
Get the clearest view you can.
Yeah.
Consider that shit. I think we've talked enough about the show in general, the outskirts of the trip. I think it's time to talk some wrestling.
Talk about wrestling.
Now, there was about 5 matches on Dynamite, about 2 matches beforehand, and about 5 afterwards. They recorded some ROH stuff, and we were just sat down ready to go. We were ready for it.
So much wrestling.
So we start off, I can't remember, was the Steve Borden match first?
The Steve Borden match was the first one.
So Steve Borden, if you don't know that name, that is the name of Sting's son.
Yes.
We got to see Sting's son. Like last week, if you hear us talk about the matches, we were right with the exception of one match, the Dogs versus the Young Bucks. That was actually a collision match, so you got to see that.
It got moved.
Yeah, it got moved to Saturday. Technically Thursday. It was recorded Thursday. Aired on Saturday. So if you want to see the Dogs versus the Young Bucks, watch Collision.
Watch Collision.
It's there. Good match.
Watch both shows regardless.
Should always watch both shows.
Always watch
Collision.
both shows.
Don't forget Collision is a thing, Dwan. I get busy. There's a lot of wrestling that I've been watching. A lot more JCW than I expect. We'll do a whole show about that one day. It's fine.
You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah, you guys can have to listen to the vibration because this fan's got to come back on. I'm sweating already. Like a whore in church. So Sting's son, Steve Borden, was in a tag match with a guy against two guys. Good match, but honestly, I was in it to see where Sting was. There's a lot of KM, I think, was one of the guys on the opposite side. And KM is a TNA name from way back. Like, look up KM from way back. Never really been a good gimmick. I was never really a fan of the gimmick. Decent wrestler, but decent wrestler does the job.
Right.
Had a good match. Him in this tag match. It was a good match.
It was.
And it was good to see the progression of Sting's son.
He's got the splash down.
Yeah. Keeping an eye out on this guy.
Look, he's a tall dude. He's lanky. He's a tall, lanky guy.
Not quite Javon Evans lanky, but muscle. He's got the muscle on.
Way more toned out than Javon, for sure.
So definitely, if you get a chance, go to an AEW show, if for any other reason, just to keep your eye out on Steve Borden. Watch Ring of Honor. I think their show is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because these are all Ring of Honor shows that'll be coming up through in the next couple weeks or so. Yep. Keep your eyes open. We're watching Steve Borden, because this is,
he's doing big things soon.
And I don't think that a lot of it's going to be solely because he's Sting's son.
No, because
homie's got the talent.
He's not trying to ride that train. Like, it's a known thing, but it's kind of not a known thing. So
kind of like Braun. I'd compare it to
a lot like
Braun
Braun Breaker. Yeah, it's a lot like
it's like, do you know who Braun Breaker's dad is? Sure. Do you know who his uncle is? Of course. Is he really just being like, he's not ignoring it, but he's not like embracing it. He's not using the last name Breaker or Steiner.
Well, no, and at this point he can't deny it because it's getting ran so much. So
right. So it's like, but he's not trying to recreate Rick or Scott Steiner.
Right.
He's still Braun Breaker.
His own thing.
Braun Breaker's
he's
thing.
doing his thing.
And it's good to see that you can be next generation without having to ride the coattails.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we get Sareee versus Athena for the ROH Women's World Title, the forever ROH champion. The moment they said there was going to be a Women's World Title match, I'm like, we get to see Athena? We get to see Athena? I got to see Athena. I was a huge fan of Ember Moon. You can imagine, for a guy whose name is Moon, and then there's this gorgeous black woman who also goes by his name Moon. Honestly, now when we both wrestle, we both do this. We both did this number. I did this in wrestling because the Hardy Boys did this, and so I just did this. That's why I did it. I don't know what her reasoning is, but we both had Moon names. We both did the same little hand gesture, and so like Ember has always been my chick. And then the Eclipse, I had a move called the Eclipse because if your name is Moon, of course you do. It was a completely different move than she did because I can't do that shit. Not even when I was young and still had my knees, I still couldn't do that shit. But to get to see Athena as ROH Women's World Champion, to see her live, to see the O face, which is what she calls the Eclipse now. I was just in a whole. I can't even talk. Like that's
fanboy from up in the balcony.
Yeah, I'm such a fan. And this isn't like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. Like we joke about that kind of shit all the time. But I'm such a fan of her work.
No, she's a crazy fucking talented wrestler.
And she's been. I have to actually look it up at this point. How long Athena has been world champion?
I don't even know.
How long has Athena been world champion?
It's been a good minute, I'm sure.
Athena is the current Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, holding the title for over 1,280 days. She's the longest reigning champion in ROH history, successfully defending the title at events like AEW Collision and ROH Death Before Dishonor. You can find more details on the Wikipedia.
That's enough. So
way to go, Athena.
A long fucking time. Since like 2022, she won that title.
Running.
She will be the longest running champion in the modern era.
I'm telling you right now, like
Women's champion guaranteed.
it is
Modern
talent
era.
like her that I keep stressing that there is always life after WWE contract.
Right, like the grass.
If
could
you are a
easily be-
talented wrestler, if you love this business and you are good at your craft, there is always life after WWE.
always. And honestly, Athena, don't get me wrong, Ember Moon, if you watched NXT
Yeah.
in that era where Asuka was world champ for like 500 something days, if you were watching NXT at that time, you saw Ember Moon.
Right.
You saw the rivalry of Ember Moon versus Asuka. Probably one of Asuka's best opponents was Ember
Yeah. Oh, easy.
Moon. And
Easy.
Ember Moon does not hold a candle to Athena.
No.
When we talk about like looking at gimmicks, a person being going from one to another and then like totally different people,
Totally.
Athena doesn't even think about Ember Moon.
No.
Ember Moon was so beneath her, and Ember Moon was so good.
Yes.
Like she took over that spot when Asuka left. She was that top women's champion.
I saw her live when she was Ember Moon. Might have been SmackDown when they came to Louisville one year, and it was and again, hella talent, super duper fan, but she has excelled and grown since departing.
Yeah. Life after WWE.
It's true.
I mean, some of the best wrestlers have had their best matches, their best life after WWE. I'd say Swerve Strickland's one of those people. We're going to get into Swerve.
Another one. Yeah. Him, Mox. I mean, you go down the whole
Moxley,
AEW roster.
easy. Yeah. AEW, we can get mad at, oh, it's just a WWE talent. Please keep in mind, for a while, that was all there was. If you were a pro wrestler on TV to make TV money, you were a WWE person. So to leave and do anything else, you're going to be an ex-WWE person. So stop shitting on ex-WWE people because you want this tribalism and you want to be anti-WWE. Give them a chance to build their character and do their work. Because without WWE, you don't have a Jon Moxley as Jon Moxley is today. You don't have today's Ciampa. You don't have Swerve Strickland. You don't have Athena. Okay, these are post WWE people. This is just what it was. This is what it is. So we had Athena. Of course, Athena won. And then we get into the actual show. And we get Tony Schiavone starting things off with Tommaso Ciampa with one of the best theme songs in AEW, in pro wrestling. Shit's on my playlist. My Shadow knows my story too, sir. My Shadow knows my story. Was I screaming this shit off the balcony? Fuck yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. Loud. Loud and proud. Shit was good. So he does this thing with Jericho. Let's just say Moon knows how to book a match. I know how to book a card. I knew what the first match was going to be. I knew what the last match was going to be because that's just the best way to book this. You start off that Cincinnati crowd with Jon Moxley in the first match against Shane Taylor.
Off the lid.
Called that.
Off the lid.
Cincinnati showed up for their hometown boy.
Dude.
They did. And apparently, Shane Taylor's from Cleveland.
Yes.
So that
The
anti-Cleveland.
hate was real.
Oh, it was perfect.
The hate was there. It was so real. It was so fucking, you could feel it.
Oh, it was so good. Like, I like Shane Taylor, but I did not feel safe chanting for him in the stands. There was too many pro Cincinnati people there. It wasn't safe.
The pop.
It wasn't safe.
What did I tell you before we left? The pop for Moxley is going to be deafening.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear yourself fucking think. The pop was so loud.
If you didn't know Moxley was from Cincinnati, you knew
You know now.
He was that day.
Fucking know now.
You knew that day. So yeah, you got the Continental Championship, Mox and Shane Taylor. You got a segment with Kevin Knight and Darby Allin. You got
Which
Mark
was
Briscoe.
surprisingly amazing. That was so badass. That
It was so simple,
didn't expect Darby, and it was so simple. It was super quick, but it was a badass spot, and I'm so glad we got to see it.
Yeah. There's a lot of names that they didn't advertise. So here's the thing. If you hear the card advertised and you're like, I mean, okay, I can take it or leave it, go anyway.
Go.
Because they never said a word about Athena. I was so excited about Athena.
Oh.
Said nothing about Ciampa or Jericho. Jericho is that name in pro wrestling. Let's not mince words. He is that name. Like him or hate him, he is still that guy.
I love
name
Chris
bears
Jericho.
that. The name carries that weight. Okay, so didn't advertise either of those two to open the show, and we opened the show with Jericho and Ciampa.
And look, let me say it real quick. Jericho's fucking looking the best he has in probably a good 15 years. Like, there was a moment where he was borderline dad bodding it, and now it's like he came out Wednesday and was just looking, he was ready to go. And did I scream and sing Judas at the top of my lungs? Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did.
Was I next to him? Yes, I was. Was I singing it with him?
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing you got to learn about pro wrestling. If you're watching this, you already know. All right? There's an understanding. This is live theater. When I say wrestling is the greatest form of theater, this is why. There is an understanding between the actors and the crowd that we all have a role here.
It's a participation, man.
And our role is to yay boo, to cheer, to respond in a chant, calling Tommaso Ciampa Tommy.
Ha!
Talking about Tommy's mommy. It's great.
Tommy's mommy.
Did we chant Tommy's mommy? Yes, we did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, we did. Because Jericho told us to. Now,
did I holler? Did I scream bald so loud that it was the only thing that you could hear in the fucking arena? Yes, I did.
Yes, he did. It was great. That's pro wrestling, though. That's pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is a thing. You go to a comedy show and start like saying the punchline to their jokes before they say them. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're going to kick you out of the arena. Start cussing out the mother of one of the basketball players on the court. They'll kick you out. If he doesn't come out to kick your ass, like, or both. They both might happen. This is an arena where as long as you're not saying something foul, then yeah, we're just going to rock with it. Someone might hear you and respond one way or another. If it's a heel, if it's MJF, good luck. Good luck to you. Because he's better than you.
And you know it.
It's on the back of the shirt, but I'm not getting up. Go ahead. It's on the back of the shirt.
Oh, here it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
There it is. And you know it. So they encourage the participation. That's what pro wrestling is. Do you have a chant you want to like just all of a sudden come up with? Go for it.
Do it.
Do it. You got a sign that sounds something clever? Go with it.
Look, there was some little girl that had like a badass sign, and you know what they did? They moved her to the front row because her sign was so cool.
It's a great environment. Like
it was awesome.
If we take anything away from the hour 15 we've already been talking, we're not close to done.
We don't do short shows.
I did a show earlier today. It was not short. About 2 hour show. We're doing a movie review, and someone's like, "This is a long show." I'm like, "I don't do long shows," which is funny because it was for my co-host for my third show, and she knew better. I don't do short shows. I say fuck a runtime all the time. If anything else that you get out of an AEW show, inclusion is it.
Yeah.
This is an environment where whoever you are, whatever you do, whatever you like, however you feel, welcome home. The AEW will make you feel like home.
Yeah.
You are home at an AEW show. The crowd will support you and stand by you. I saw a really upsetting post today. It was from Fightful Select. It was like a birthday post or just like a happy pride post for Speedball Mike Bailey, who, as someone who's never been a Mike Bailey fan, did great on the show at the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm not a
shout
fan either. I don't like Speedball, but
I don't like Speedball, but like respect to the dude. Respect to him.
yeah.
I found out through this post, through Fightful Select, that Mike Bailey is non-binary, but he does go by he, him, and they, them pronouns. He is, male presenting. So now that I'm more conscious of it, he goes by he, him pronouns. Everything we've said is still accurate and fair. But I didn't know that, and I was really happy to be informed. I love being an informed wrestling fan. And the laugh emojis, you bastards with laugh emojis on the post, you can go suck a dick. I said it, and I'm not even sorry about it. You can suck a dick and kiss my ass. Bitches, we don't do hate here. We don't do that here. Keep that shit to yourself. Wrestling's not for you, bitches. I mean that shit. As I open my Big Red, which is a drink. If you're outside the South, this is a drink called Big Red. It exists. It's real. We're not sponsored. At some point, someone's going to have to sponsor us. At this point.
I mean, Jesus,
we're plugging everything. What else can I plug while I'm here? No.
I'm coming to you live from Malice Manor.
There you are. I had the banner ready. I had it ready for you.
I'm sure some people are watching and like, Joker's not where he usually is.
Like, that's not the same background.
It's because I'm in my office today.
At Malice Manor.
At Malice Manor.
Yeah. Keep your eye on malicemanor.com so you can get your tickets for Slycation in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Don't remind me that it's really close.
Listen, look. As much as we pushed the Red Leprechaun, okay.
Thanks for the plug and all, but
malicemanor.com. Also, it's in the description because I realized I've not been putting Malice Manor's website in the description of the show. It's there now, so now you can go in the description and check out Malice Manor. Do the thing because I told you to. Anyway, the next match, Mark Briscoe and Pac. These guys. I mean, it's a Pac match. First of all, it's a Pac match. Also, it's a Mark Briscoe match.
Briscoe, them boys.
Also, the conglomerating. After which, he goes into this thing where he's calling out MJF.
MJF.
Real quick, I want to talk about this. Kevin Knight, the Kevin Knight segment we really didn't go into. Kevin Knight was calling out MJF. He wants a world title match. He got Darby Allin instead. We moved on. Mark Briscoe wants MJF, and we got MJF. A funny split on the commercial break. So when you watch it, he's like the music plays, and then comes back from commercial break, and he comes out. So what happens?
That's not what happened.
No. Damn right. So saith the moon. It's not the back of this T-shirt. It's the back of a different one. But so here's what you get. If the music was playing, and then Tony Khan comes out and says, "Hey, MJF is getting his nose powdered. Okay, he's doing his makeup right now. He'll be out in a minute.
Quite ready.
So we're gonna go commercial break, and then you'll see MJF." So Mark Briscoe, Mark's talking, and I think Justin might be talking again. Justin Roberts.
Mark Briscoe is telling dad jokes.
Yeah. Think about the kind of crazy dumb shit that Mark Briscoe would be saying to you on a commercial break. That's what he said. That's about what he said.
Check it.
And then all of a sudden his music plays. You realize we're back. MJF comes out from the crowd.
But it's the second time that his music hit.
Yeah. So
They
if
hit
you're
his
ever
music
wondering,
once
do they
already.
play it the whole time? No, they cut that shit off and then they play it again. But that's how we knew we were back. So it was great. So we have MJF comes out. He does his spiel, not in the ring. MJF is actually hurt, so he's recovering, so he's not in the ring. But
Speedy
to do his
recovery, my dude. Speedy recovery.
recover better than them.
Speedy recovery, my guy.
I had to write this down because 3 dudes came out to help. It was Lethal Twist.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a faction. I hadn't heard of them as a group.
It
I knew
is-
the players.
Yeah.
I knew the players. I just didn't know they were together in a
It's
faction.
like a fairly new faction.
This is Jay Lethal, Lee Johnson, and Blake Christian.
Yeah.
Blake Christian was the tag partner of Leo Rush before Leo Rush got all Blackheart. They attacked Mark Briscoe, and then the conglomerate all over Lethal Twist.
Conglomerated all over it.
And that's when they announced the 6-on-6 match between Mark's team and MJF's team
In
at
a
Forbidden Door.
steel cage.
So now MJF.
I'm kind of worried for my guy.
Yeah. But at the same time, so if Mark wins, Mark gets a
Mark
title
gets
shot.
a title match.
So I think we're going to get that title match. I don't see them not. I also don't see MJF winning or losing.
I don't
see
see
MJF.
Max isn't going to lose. No.
Max is
It'll
going to
be.
go to
I
the main
think it'll
event
be.
at all.
I think it'll be a good match. But Max isn't. They're not going to take the title off Max anytime soon.
Not yet.
Nobody is ready for the Maxwell.
Maybe we got that Osprey. We got Osprey and the winner of the main event. We'll talk about that main event here in a second. Orange Cassidy, Andrade. We talked about Maya World and Sky Blue. That was the women's Owen match.
Yep.
And then, like I said, was going to be the main event because it had to be the main event. It was the main event at Dynamite because the moon knows what he was talking about. It was my dude Swerve. Was I?
You were right.
Was I singing?
You were singing.
Yeah, I was.
You were singing.
I was singing loud. Bitch, that's my ringtone. That's my ringtone. He heard my phone ring. That shit's my ringtone. From jump, it's my ringtone. You won't hear it now because it's off because I'm doing a show. But that shit's my ringtone, man. Like I love that song. I listen to that song all the time. And I get to be there while Swerve comes out to it. He's my favorite wrestler in AEW. So like, yeah, all day. I was fanboying in that moment, just absorbing the song, the presentation. I wish it was a longer ramp so he could have the entrance could have been longer. Side note, weird placement for the hard cam. Can we talk about that for a second?
That was really, really strange. And even watching the playback, I think Jericho was the only one that acknowledged it like a true hard cam. It was inside the video wall of the entrance walk.
So when you look at the video wall, it's split. That's why it's split. The hard cam is there. Yeah, the hard cam is there.
There's hard cam.
That's why it's split like that. It looked funny, and I didn't understand why. When we realized that there was a crane cam and then the cameraman, but we couldn't see the hard cam, and that's why the hard cam was in the fucking display.
Yeah. It's really weird. I've never seen it done that way, but
yeah,
it
but
worked.
it made sense for the space. It made sense for the space.
It worked.
Swerve wins that match, and Brody
It
King
was
fought hard.
bloody fucking look.
It was
I really thought that it was going to be the Moxley match that we saw blood, and it was not. Brody King got busted open on that turnbuckle. Some fucking hardcore, dude.
Great in-ring storytelling, though. Great in-ring storytelling. I mentioned this at some point. Because you can't hear commentary, you need to be able to see the story play out.
Yeah.
Right. This is where in-ring storytelling matters the most. And I had zero issue following anything. The storytelling that they did in the ring was
It was right
so
there
good.
the whole time, right there in front of you.
And you missed nothing. You missed literally nothing. Like I said, the only thing I didn't catch was why Maya World was standing in.
That was the
That was
only
it.
thing.
And shout out to Maya World because she lost her brother right before that, and like not too long ago,
No.
and like less than a month ago.
Yeah.
And AEW is like, yo, we hear you, we see what's up. Take your time. You hear the story on Collision. She explains this as she's calling out Athena. They offered her time, and I believe they did. And she's like, nah, I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
I gotta keep going. I can't miss an opportunity like this. So shout out to her for suffering a real life tragedy and keeping it pushing. Like, don't always feel like you have to do that. But if you are going to choose to do that, we, the wrestling fandom, we're going to love you and appreciate you for it. Because you put on a fantastic match.
Amazing match.
It was not in vain. It was not in vain at all. You were my match of the week. And that is part of the reason why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can't be denied. And this is probably one of those. I don't think it's going to be quite the same as Kofi Mania. But sometimes when an injury occurs or you're able to step into a spot that wasn't originally for you and you take the opportunity to show up and show off, this could be a launch point for you. And I really think that this is Maya World's launch point.
It's definitely an
you got to
opportunity.
win against Sky Blue, man.
Yeah. It's an opportunity. It's a hell of an opportunity for sure.
And you seized it. And thank you to the writers and creative for giving her the dub on that.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
You're not getting past Athena. Love you, but you're not getting past Athena. Having Athena versus Mercedes in that final is a must. It's a must.
I think so.
I think so. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I'm calling.
That's going to be a barn burner for sure.
Calling it right here.
Barn burner.
I think I called it last week, but I'm calling it again. I swear on that mushroom Swiss burger at the Red Leprechaun. That was disrespectfully good. It's going to be Athena versus Mercedes. I'm so stupid. But shout out to both Swerve and Brody King. That match was great. I think one of the reasons why the Moxley match was not as bloody as it was
because of the next night.
Because they were planning on doing Brody busted up in the main event. You don't want everybody fighting.
Too much color.
I figured they do the Brody and then they have the street fight the next night, so it's gonna be fine. I think that's gonna be the trade-off. So then after bloody Brody bleeds all over the mat, and they have to go for the post-show wrestling, which there was like six, five matches. 5 matches after the show, not just one cute little dark match, maybe 2. Five. It was all, mind you, there were 5 matches on TV. Hold on. Mox, Briscoe, Cassidy, Maya, Swerve. There were 5 matches on TV on the show.
Yep.
There were 5 matches after. 2 matches before.
Watch
We got 12 matches.
12
in one night.
matches.
12. For the money I spent on a ticket? You kidding? Are you kidding? No, well worth it. That's money's worth. Okay. I don't know what personal dollars per match you have in your brain, but AEW does a lot more in-ring wrestling. The match quality is better, in my opinion. And like I said, it's less predictable. I would not have put money on Maya World winning that match.
No.
I lost every penny of it. And I love that. I love that I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I love that I didn't see it coming. So they're trying to change the ring apron, and it's not working. So who comes out to work the crowd and stall?
My guy, Tony Khan.
Tony fucking Khan comes out and stalls for like a good solid 15, 20 minutes.
20 minutes or better.
Just talk.
Tony Khan is just coming out on stage and just starts shooting the shit with the crowd. This is not just a personality or a talent that they could have sent anybody out for
Anyone
20
to cut
minutes.
promos.
Anybody for 20 minutes. No. The fucking owner of the company gets up, comes out, and doesn't cut a promo. No, he talks to the crowd for 20 minutes while they fix this freaking ring.
And he pumps up his staff. We chanted for Bob so many times.
Straight acknowledged the fucking crew.
Every
By
chance
name.
we got. By name.
By
First
name.
name. And we all responded as we should, chanting for all the people. We chanted for Bob. We chanted for Justin. We chanted for the commentary team. We chanted for Renee. We chanted for everybody.
We chanted for Tony Schiavone's kick-ass, fucking dope-ass sneakers.
We did. We did, actually. We did chant for Tony Sneakers. It was great.
Tony Sneakers. What?
But Tony Khan taking that time and giving respect to the crowd that showed up in Cincinnati, they were chanting, pay per view, pay per view, pay per view. And of course, Tony is like, I mean, I just might have to at this point.
He acknowledged that they love coming to Cincinnati. They love doing the show. And yeah, it's a no-brainer to do a pay-per-view in Cincinnati.
And if I can, we can muster it. We'll go. I can't wait. Who's with you?
Amanda and Katie just walked in the office.
Shout out to Amanda and Katie. They're welcome to come on camera. We got five more matches to talk about real quick, and then the after.
The after.
To run through a little bit of this, Mark Davis defends the title against Ace Austin.
Yeah.
We love Ace Austin. I'm a huge.
I love Ace Austin. Look, I haven't seen him live since he was in the fucking Indies. So
Right.
to see him kick ass, because even Naaman and Jess is the same. They looked up as soon as he got his announced that he was coming out. They looked up and they to see my response, my reaction to it. I was stoked, dude, because that's he's wrestled here at the Manor. I've watched him. I watched him on his indie run at Jeffersonville Arena, every fucking month. So to see him at that next level was phenomenal, dude. It was badass.
For me, I'm just familiar with him from his time in TNA.
Yeah.
Before he got with Chris Bay,
Yeah.
and then when he joined Chris Bay and he was part of ABC, part of a little subset of the Bullet Club.
Uh-huh.
Ace Austin is undeniable.
He's a hell of talent, dude. And I'm telling you,
you can't help it like that, Ace Austin. You can't help it.
no. And AEW is excelling the shit out of him. So
Yeah. And shout out to the Bang Bang Gang.
Bang
Great
Bang
spot.
Gang. Yeah,
Great
dude.
spot for Ace Austin. Can't wait to
Perfect
get White
spot
Club
for
back.
him. Perfect spot for him.
Can't
Because he
wait
was
to
a
get
bullet.
White
He's a
Club
Bullet
back.
Club guy. So
The
yeah.
Bullet Club guy.
Bullet Club guy.
Then we had Tenosuke Takeshita versus Lee Johnson.
Yep.
And then we had Lethal Twist versus Roppongi Vice. No, excuse me. Lethal Twist and Roppongi Vice versus the Outrunners, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Mystico.
Yep.
And boy, did everyone enjoy chanting and singing
Mystico.
his music. Everyone loved his music. They knew the song. I didn't, but everyone loves the fucking
I don't
song.
even speak Spanish, and it was like, yeah, let's do it, dude.
Because you're like, it's fucking wrestling. Let's just go with it. Let's do the things. And then we had Lacey Lane and Viva Van versus Harley Cameron and Mina Shirakawa. I love Harley Cameron. I will always cheer for Harley Cameron babyface, heel. I will never care. I will always champ for Harley Cameron. The inspiration, their
You're
theme
good to
song.
be on camera, by the way.
Yeah, we don't care. As long as you don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Come say hi.
Hey, he said, come say hi.
Say hi to the nice people.
She's like, I've been outside sweating.
It's not a fashion show. We don't shit. This is Amanda. Joker is basically Mr. Amanda.
I'm Mr. Amanda. I've been dubbed Mr. Amanda.
what?
He said, I'm Mr. Amanda.
Well, I'm not going to sit there and tell her that she's Mrs. Joker. Amanda's great people. Everyone's great people there. And it was a great tag match. This
It
was
was.
a great way to close out the show before everyone went home.
Yeah.
And again, can't be mad with 12 matches of wrestling.
12 matches, and it was like, what, 5 hours roughly? 4.5?
About 4. So we got, let's see. First thing started about 7:30-ish, a little bit before 7:30. Was the first match, and then we're back at the hotel before 11:30.
Yeah.
So it's about 4 hours. And now find the last WWE show that crammed that much wrestling into that much time. We'll wait. You're not getting that anymore. We don't do that here. They don't do that there. It's fine. So by the way, I think it's time for the other wrestler of the week. I have to tell this story because I think the story is so much more fun from my point of view. Show's over, right? Go home, lights up, right? Show's over. Before we drive back to the hotel, I'm not going to get caught in traffic having to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, right? I leave the bathroom, and on this side, someone's taking a picture. And over here, on this side, there's 2 people posing. Now, I'm not a dick, so I'm not going to walk between their picture. So I just sit back and wait. Don't think anything of it. I'm just trying to get back to the car. Through the crowd of people to get to the car. That's all I want to do. Picture's taken. They're like, hey, thanks for the picture. I walk through. I see Joker's expression. And you can tell the story from here.
I'm standing there waiting for Moon to come out of the restroom. And I see this rather large gentleman and a little tiny child and her father walk past me. And I look and glance and I'm like, that guy looks familiar. I don't think nothing of it. Little girl's like, hey, let's go take a picture over here right in front of the doorway where there's the most light.
Because it's the most light.
It's the most light. I look up. This is just about the time Moon's coming to the door. And I realize who said individual is. He is very recognizable. I do recognize this guy. Why?
You just saw?
This is Brody fucking King. It's Brody fucking King. Dude, Brody fucking King standing right there. He's standing right there. That's exactly what I was doing.
That is what he was doing. A lot more subtle, though. He was in public.
I was professional.
He was proper.
I was proper.
He was boiling, though. Homie wanted to get it out. So they take their picture. They do their thing. We let them say they're engaging with him. It's fine. He was engaging with them. It's fine. So by the end, we're like, oh, hey, cool. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Pleasure to meet you. Joker's like, hey, man, you had a great match.
Hella match, sir. Hella match. Great to meet you.
We're not going to sit there and harass for pictures. We're not going to sit there and harass for autographs.
Not gonna be that
It's the
guy.
end of the night. Homie wants to go to rest.
There was a crowd of people starting to pile up behind us. I was not going to be that.
We're not going to be that guy. We're not going to do
Why?
that. And I suggest that you guys not do that either.
This dude took half a second to look at the guy he saw jazzing, that realized he's standing there, and acknowledged us for that second. Brody fucking King. Brody fucking King.
He was very kind.
Goddamn hands. Brody King shook my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he shook our hands. He was like, hey, man, we appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. did the things, and we respectfully dipped because not every wrestler owes you shit.
Oh, you goddamn thing.
They performed for you. You paid for the ticket. You
Let's
bought
get
the
it
ticket.
right.
They performed.
Let's
Okay.
get it right. They don't
The
know
contract has been fulfilled. Okay. If you see them out in public, it's a regular person.
This
Okay.
dude took the time.
So we're not going to sit there and harass him. Like, we recognized him. He appreciated. We acknowledged him. He shook our hands. So
Look,
stop harassing people.
Said, hey, do you want a
grocery store.
picture? I would have not denied it. I'd have been like, fuck yes, sir.
If he offered it,
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. I would love a picture.
Love
but
to.
I wasn't going to be that guy. Why? Because number
It would
one,
have been the thumbnail for this bitch.
AEW sells the VIP experience tickets. That's exactly what that time is for. You get to meet and greet. You get to take pictures. You get autographs. You get all kinds of cool shit with that ticket purchase.
If you show up in time.
I was not one of those schmucks. Moon was not one of those people. We were walking out, and this guy, Brody fucking King, after getting his noggin split, so he got stapled up, then comes and has a moment with a young fan, and then takes that much more extra time to acknowledge us on the way out.
Yeah.
Class
We're not
act.
going to harass. We're not going to harass for autographs. We're not harassing for pictures. We're not even going to like pitch the show. We don't talk about. This is a person. The show is over. Okay. So this is Brody King, just the dude.
This is the guy. He's in streets. He's in street clothes.
He's just regular dude now.
Unless you were absolutely 100% looking, you would not have realized it was Brody King. Until people were acknowledging the fact that hey, there's somebody over there. There's people gathering.
It took me a minute.
But he looked, like I said, class act. He took the fucking time. He shook our hands. He said, thank you. He acknowledged it. Fucking class act. Brody King, you are my wrestler of the week, sir. And I again, not just for the match. The match was hands down fucking amazing. Excuse me. Badass match. But no, because you are a genuine fucking individual that took that time with a young fan and then acknowledged those extra people that were standing there. So thank you.
Yeah. And so let this be a message to all the other wrestling fans. Like, please respect people as people.
Give them their space, man.
Like, they're, you see wrestlers waiting outside of airports or waiting at bus stations or waiting to get their rental cars or at the grocery store.
Any celebrity for that matter.
You can say hello like you would recognize somebody from high school and say, oh, hey, cool to see you.
Right.
Let that be the end. Because at that point in time, they're just trying to get their Rice Krispies or their gallon of milk or catch the bus or whatever it is that they're trying to do. They're trying to do real people shit.
Right.
Like, let them be real people.
Yeah. This guy just got his life fucking, he just got the shit kicked out of him. Essentially by Swerve Strickland, he got busted open. He had fucking have his head stapled. So yeah, the fact that he took that time is amazing, but he didn't have to.
He didn't, and we appreciate that.
And that's again, I cannot express enough gratitude and appreciation and just a genuine. I was already a Brody King fan. Okay, don't get it twisted. Again, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon because I got to shake the guy's hand. No, I am a Brody King fan. Okay. This dude took the time. And it could, even if it wasn't me, if he hadn't stopped and shook our hands, I would have been cool. Watching him interact with this young fan, this kid couldn't have been over fucking 10 years old.
Yeah, easy.
Okay. Little girl, I'd
maybe a short 12, but that's a stretch.
Yeah,
that's a stretch.
Between 6 and 10, we'll give it that, right?
Yeah.
The fact that he did his job and then he took that time for that young fan, Brody King, you're a class act dude, and I applaud you, and I'm so excited to keep watching your fucking career because you are hands down a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. So shout out to Brody King, and I think he's in a band, God's Hate.
Yeah, he's a fucking metal band, dude. So
this is Brody King's Instagram. If you go to Brody King's Instagram, you'll find a link to his other Instagram for his band. Yeah. So go ahead and give them both some love. I haven't actually listened to the music yet, so I don't know if it's good, but it's Brody fucking King. So I have heard Joker for about a week now.
Brody fucking King. Brody fucking King. Brody
Over
fucking
and over.
King.
The only thing that was said that trip more than this burger is disrespectfully good.
Brody fucking King.
Brody fucking King.
I shook hands with Brody fucking. Are you kidding?
Pretty fucking dope.
But that was not the cherry on top of this amazing fucking Sunday that we got. Oh
So we
no,
leave.
no.
So we leave,
Oh no.
right?
It's the end.
We leave. We go in the parking garage. First of all, we're not fighting anybody to get out. We're just waltzing through the fucking door. We're not fighting crowds and going nut to butt trying to get out of the motherfucker. No.
Nope.
We're just
Celebrating. I just
cruising on
shook hands.
through.
I'm celebrating. I just shook hands with Brody fucking King.
And then we walk into the parking garage, and then Joker walks over, like leans over to me. He's like, dude, I'm not seeing anybody pay for parking.
People are dipping. People are rolling
So-
out the fucking gate, and they're
Gate
not
is up.
paying.
It's not like they're stealing. The
Gates
gate is up.
Gates up.
The gate's
People are
just up.
rolling- People are rolling out. Gates up.
Mind you, we've been at this parking garage for like 6-7 hours.
6-7 hours easy.
We got there just before 4, and it's approaching midnight. Free parking.
It was like I said earlier. It was like $15-$20 for event parking.
Paid nothing.
Free parking.
And I'm sorry, you're downtown in a metropolitan area. Free parking doesn't exist.
Free parking. After shaking hands with Brody fucking King.
And then a smooth ride back to the hotel.
Back to the hotel. We crashed out. We woke up the next morning, and guess what? The ride home was just as successful as the ride up. No
Try to
traffic.
avoid
Got a
I wanted to
little bit of
avoid
rain. Hit a little bit of
sprinkles.
rain.
some sprinkles.
No
Enough to
traffic.
dust the car.
Nope.
Dust the car with some
That was it.
sprinkles.
That was it. That was it.
Now, that inbound traffic to Cincinnati, that was backed up.
I'm sorry for all of you.
That was backed up.
I
What we
hate
went
life.
through,
You hated life. They hated life, but we were fine. We were on our way home.
smooth sailing.
It was the most perfect, epic fucking road trip ever. Like, it was flawless. Everything about this trip was flawless. It was a great time, hands down, all the way across the board, from Operation fucking front of the line
Operation Front of the Line.
all the way to fucking shaking hands with Brody King and not fucking paying a goddamn dime for parking.
I'm sorry. This greatest operation ever.
Your very first AEW show, and all of this
First.
amazing shit happens. It's like, how could you not ever want to go back to an AEW show?
So if I can round this out, which this might end up be one of our shortest shows ever. So let me just go ahead and talk for another 20 minutes. I can't do short shows. But no, seriously, if I can round this out,
Yeah.
This has been my first general experience with AEW. I ordered my first AEW pay-per-view not too long ago, AEW Dynasty. Got my money's worth easy. Excuse me, Herbert. It was a great pay-per-view, well worth the money. All the wrestling that was on that show, the quality of the wrestling on that show. And then not too long after that, I go to my very first live event. It's a live TV taping for Dynamite. I got to see so many wrestlers that were not advertised for that show. And then I got to see all the wrestlers I wanted to see that were advertised for that show. I wasn't disappointed in the Dogs versus the Bucks because I didn't see that one advertised. Joker saw that one advertised. I guess they switched the days. Shit happens. It happens in wrestling. But if you aren't believing in AEW yet, if there is something in you, in your heart of hearts, that tells you to rep the Fed and only the Fed, if you're a WWE guy and only a WWE guy, you At this point, I'm not even going to try to convince you anymore. I'm going to be selfish and keep AEW to myself. At this point, you can stay a WWE guy. You can stay a WWE gal if you want. Just go ahead, just keep it. Just go ahead, because you're missing out. And the quality of wrestling, the amount of wrestling, the environment, the lack of controversy, everything is just good. It's just good. The only thing I have left to experience at this point is an AEW pay-per-view live. That would be my next.
I want to know if AEW is like thought about doing house shows.
I don't know if they do or not.
AEW live, not a taping, not fucking TV, not Collision, not Dynamite. Just like WWE's bringing back house shows, they're doing WWE live again, and that's what WWE's been missing, is that aspect of professional wrestling, of house shows, and that is what an AEW live show for taping is. It is just like a fucking house show. Every bit of it, from the interaction with the wrestlers to just every aspect of it is like a house show. So could you imagine how much fun an AEW house show would be?
So
an
good.
AEW live taping show is this much fun. How much more fun would 5 to 6 hours of house show be? Your ticket prices are cut in half always for a house show. So
and the ticket price wasn't expensive.
Right. So
I don't remember how much I paid, but it wasn't a lot.
I don't know if they do it, but I as a fan, I would encourage that they look into that.
Yeah, and I understand that the market is a strange place right now with event ticket pricing.
Sure.
So I would understand if it'd be a slow start to do.
I don't know that it would be, though, because not everybody can afford going to a TV show.
That's fair.
Even with the ticket prices not being that bad, because AEW ticket prices comparably are
there's no comparison.
Amazingly cheaper.
There was no comparison. Like, it was, please understand, it was a literal whim. Like, I got a ticket master or like an event, hey, AEW is coming nearby. And I was just looking at the tickets and realized how doable they were. I literally messaged Joker, I'm like, talk me out of this. Talk me out of this. Because it was that easy to just do the thing. Don't worry, I messaged him knowing that he wasn't going to be able to message me in time to stop me, even if he was going up. Like, I knew who I was messaging. I knew how busy he was. He was making the scary. I knew what he was doing. He was busy. I knew what I was buying the ticket.
I wasn't gonna tell him no.
I was buying the ticket. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
But all in all, hands down, it's solid win.
Yeah. It was just, I have zero bad words. Zero bad words. There's literally nothing about this experience that was negative.
Absolutely nothing.
And I know that, like, it sounds like we're just AEW marks, whatever, but if I think about the trip there.
Look, I'm a professional wrestling mark. I admittedly am a fucking walking mark. There's no question.
But when you look at this trip, the drive, flawless. The parking, flawless. At the hotel, flawless. The hotel itself, weird, but flawless.
Even the people we sat around were fucking fun.
So much fun. Little bit. Matter of fact, one thing we talked about, the guys that were like two rows behind us,
they got a little rowdy.
They were on my nerves.
But
I was having so much of a good time, and they were being so pro wrestling.
They were just having fun, man.
Even that wasn't negative. That kind of shit irritates the fuck out of me.
That's it.
But one dude, it was clearly one dude's first time. He was like explaining things to his buddy. And And we're just like, this guy's learning, man. This guy's being brought into the fold. I
Yeah.
can't hate
Can't
this.
be mad. Can't be mad at
These
it.
two guys had a ball.
They had so much fun.
They were screaming, they were yelling, they were chanting, they were calling people, doing this. They were having fun. The
Yeah.
whole point was to have fun. They weren't ruining my experience. I'm still watching the show. They weren't in front of me, jumping up, blocking my ability to watch the show. That wasn't happening. Also, they're not playing the show on the big screens for everyone to watch. That might be a change, but I think it has more to do with the venue
I was
than
gonna
anything
say
else.
venue size. I think venue size had to do
Yeah.
with that. You didn't have to put it on the jumbo.
And you didn't have to, and it was fine. There wasn't an issue.
Fair enough.
No one behind us complained about.
Ever.
No one complained. No one in our section complained.
Ever.
Joker suspects the woman at the end of the row might have gotten annoyed at the back and forth of somebody leaving, but
It
that
wasn't
happens.
me.
It happens when you're anywhere where there are seats.
It was the guy at the end of our row.
This end of the row.
Definitely had a couple few beers, and he broke the seal a little early.
Yeah.
he probably went to the head. I'd say probably half a dozen times or better, but
Yeah.
Here we are.
But again, nothing
Past that.
Nothing wrong. And that wasn't even negative. That actually reminded me. It reminded me that sometimes shit's not that serious.
No.
Because I'm still having a ball.
Are you having
These
fun?
people are having fun.
Yeah.
Those guys that are loud and annoying, they're loud and annoying because they're having a damn good time.
This
And
dude
how can
having
you
to go to the
deny a
bathroom
good
half a
time?
dozen times is having a good time. So guess what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Just, and anyone who knows me knows that that's not me. Like, I can get irritated pretty quick. And that shit didn't faze me in the least. Like, was there a time when I leaned over the Joker and was like, these motherfuckers behind us? No. It didn't happen.
Oh,
I wasn't bothered.
you couldn't be because it was too goddamn fun.
You're just having a good damn time.
Too much fun.
The
That's
only
all
thing
it
that the worst part of the entire experience was I didn't have a cap for my Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That happens at so many concerts that I
Well,
go
and-
to. That's not even a thing anymore.
I was kind of hopeful that they'd have like a collector cup or something because most shows you get a collector's cup. So that was the only disappointing thing on that end. But
And that's just like,
big deal,
because like you wanted it, they didn't offer it, like promise it, and then it wasn't
Right? No,
there.
it's just it was a hopeful. That's all.
Yeah.
You know,
And like, so
I disappointed? No, because I got everything else that I could have ever fucking wanted out of the evening.
a literal perfect night. And shout out AEW for, I know AEW had nothing to do with the hotel and the traffic or the weather, but
No, but because of them having this event, we got to experience it all. So there you
yeah. And AEW didn't have anything to do with the Red Leprechaun.
go. Red Leprechaun.
But shout out to those bitches 100 times over. I fucking love those guys.
Amazing.
Great place. Eat at the Red Leprechaun. I want to call it Pelican so bad. I am fighting it. I am fighting. My brain gets to like where I want something to be something. I have my okay, for the show that I did earlier, plug the Moon Unscathed cultural impact review that happens at noon on, if you're watching this on the Moon Media channel, it happens on Tuesdays at noon. Right now we're doing a series where we're talking about culturally impactful movies during Pride, so that have impacted the LGBTQ community, and we're doing commentary on those. Today's was But I'm a Cheerleader, and my co-host on that, my buddy who suggested it, is Jace Maxwell, and I want to call him Mitchell so bad. I have to stare at the graphic to make sure I don't say the wrong name, and I have to keep remembering that it's not Pelican, it's not Red Pelican, it's Red Leprechaun.
Red Leprechaun.
And I haven't fucked it up. I'm telling on myself for no damn reason, but it's okay. I'm also
Can't
stalling
fuck it
for
up.
time.
This is an Irish pub.
Right. It's clear. It's still not clicking, but I did. Either way it goes, Red Leprechaun, we fucking love you guys. go for the story once at least. Go to experience these good people. I have zero complaints, and I've officially stalled till 2 hours.
No,
I told you I was going to. I told you all. You thought I was kidding when I said I was going to babble on.
20 minutes. He did it.
I told you. That's what I was playing. You thought I was playing. Who's not playing? Who's not playing? Oh, we hit the 2 hour mark, so I guess we can. Go now. I can watch NXT. I guess.
Wrap this up.
Yeah,
I can go back to work.
Yeah, he's gotta go make the scary. I gotta go eat dinner. You got anything else to add to this?
No, just another big shout out to AEW for a kick-ass show and to Brody King for being a fucking amazing goddamn human being.
And I have no idea if this is good wrestling or bad wrestling or whatever, but on Friday, July 3rd, Ascend Pro Wrestling is doing a live show.
And it's free.
Admission. They handed us this flyer as we left. So let me just get this right here for you. So shout out to these guys. Just because that's a hustle, it's a hustle. Like there's a wrestling show.
Yeah, they have
let's advertise our wrestling show at a wrestling show.
Yeah.
These are probably local dudes. I think Norwood.
Yeah, it's like
Ohio.
It's like a suburb of Cincinnati.
So like go north, fucking east. I think if I look at the map right.
It's like 5 minutes out of the city.
So yeah, there's a Norwood street fight. The Ascend Pro Heavyweight Championship is going to be advertised. I know nothing about these guys. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if it sucks, but it's free admission and it's free wrestling.
And they were hustling.
Yeah. So you gave a flyer to two guys with a wrestling podcast. Congratulations. I'm going to I don't know what I'll do, but I'll put Ascend Pro Wrestling here on the screen. So you can write that down and go see what the hell else is there. Do the things, but
free local show. There you go.
You know what? If I can do a little bit for the industry, then
I'm here for it.
There we go. That's a bonus because they gave us that flyer for free at the end. You can always go to DwanLHearn.com. You can go to the shop and get not this shirt. Can't get this one, but the other shit you've seen us wear. We don't have any updated Moon Eagles Wrestling t-shirts, so you can buy all the old shit if you want. You can go to Malice Manor. Slaycation's coming up relatively soon. That's what he's got to go make the scary for.
Yep.
Are the tickets available for Slaycation?
I believe they are. Yes.
So if the tickets are available, get your tickets for Slaycation so you can go see all the scary that Joker and Amanda are putting together. All the kids that are doing their job, those are hardworking kids, man. Go support those haunt kids. Go support those haunt kids. They're doing a great job. And go support haunt outside of October. I mean, it's a haunt doing shit outside of October. Go. We do the scary all year long. Like I do a horror podcast all year long. Actually, my horror podcast, Soccer on the Moon horror podcast, comes back this week, this Friday, 11 o'clock. We're going to be talking to MJ Huntsgood. And I'll have to tell you off camera, but next week's Soccer on the Moon episode is going to be hilarious. I have never said the word dicks or cocks so many times in a morning. But I'm reading this book by Stephanie E. Jensen, and she's our guest next week. I can't wait to finish this book because it's just wild. I have questions. Stephanie Jensen, I have questions for you. You got a week and a half before you meet the moon, and I got all the questions. So hang out. We got all the things that we're doing, so many things. And again, Ascend Pro Wrestling because fucking why not? Because why not?
Why not?
So you got anything else for us?
That's it, man. I'm good.
All right. Oh, there's some comments.
Thank you.
I guess I plugged all the other shows. One more plug for Millennial Mamas because
Boom.
They're gonna beat me up if I don't. I think I'm supposed to or whatever.
If you don't, at this point, it's just bad juju.
Right. At this point now I have to before I get cursed. I can't risk it. So if that's it, that's Joker. I'm the Moon. This is Moon Eagles Wrestling. Have a great week. We'll catch you guys next week. I don't know what we're talking about, but you'll have to come back to find out what it is.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. Just more wrestling. All right, later.